break, I want you to start thinking about what questions do you have? What questions can I answer for you that would really, really serve you? And I'm thinking that some of you may have a product that you want to bring to market. Some of you may have a service. And also one thing that I'd like to make sure that we do is cover pitching. How can you pitch your product, your service, so that you have people begging to do business with you, begging to work with you? Cool? Cool! All right, so here we are on page 89 in my book. And by the way, I read my own book over and over and over. And it's funny because I didn't ghostwrite it. I wrote the book. I did have an editor who was amazing. And you would be lucky if you could have Jill Kramer, who works here with Hay House. Big shout out to her. Who, by the way, I hired 5 people to edit this book in terms of copy to just make sure that it was, you know, whatever. I dotted all the I's and stuff. And Jill found tons of problems. So we love Jill Kramer. Just letting you know, she is the bomb. So, okay. What you want to do is you want to identify what you don't want. And by the way, how do you know what you don't want? Just write that down because, again, after the call, what you'll do is you'll take the time to identify what you don't want. And by the way, that's usually what we obsess over. That's how you know what you don't want. And usually it's what we focus on so much, and we go, you know, here's what I don't want, 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 here's what I don't want. Gosh, why can't I get what I want? Duh! That's why you can't get what you want. You want to focus on the next step, which is to identify what you do want. Now, once you want to identify things, this is what I don't want, this is what I do want, what you're going to find out is, what am I really hungry for? What is it that I want in my life? And what we'll do in a minute or two is I'll go through how can you, hopefully I'll be able to find that really quickly, is to really find out what is it that you do want. And if you're unclear, unfocused, let's ask ourselves some questions. And maybe I'll wait for you guys to have that question to make sure that that's something that you would want, is some question that you could ask yourself to make sure to really understand, what do I want, what's my dream, what's my purpose. So if you're not sure, don't worry about it, we'll cover it. And explore about how you feel about what you want. How do I feel about that? What emotions come up? Now, look, if you're really stressed out in fear, that's usually what you don't want. What you do want makes you feel blissed out. It makes you feel like, woohoo! I am here to celebrate my life. I am so excited. That's what you do want in your life. So as you feel those things, just like when you're looking at that $1 million bill that we had you write out, when you're looking at that $1 million bill, how do you feel? In the beginning, you may feel doubtful. Oh, yeah, right, like that's really going to come true. There'll come a point where there'll be a shift where it's like, not only could that come true, it will come true. It's done. That will be done. It's done. It's done. It's done. I am a millionaire. I'm happy about it. I'm excited. I get to serve tons of people, right? So you're going to spend at least 17 seconds focused on that thought, and those of you who follow Abraham, you'll know what that's about. So, and by the way, if you can't focus for 17 seconds on yourself being prosperous and being really well taken care of, we got a little bit more work to do than 2 hours on the phone together, don't you think? And then you're going to expect and listen to the universe. So those are spiritual sides to it. But what do we do if we're really starting to believe or starting to have a series of questions that don't make us feel good, like some belief systems that just aren't holding us energetically happy? Like, for instance, see if these come true for